Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, Cheri Addo, with a new video. And today I want to talk about my version of my henna mask, which I use every time I think my hair needs a boost. So for everybody that follows my channel, you can see that I took the hair out that I was rocking for like 2-3 weeks. And every time I use some fake hair on my hair, I don't know, somehow my hair loses its power. For some people it does the right thing. It's like a protective style. When you do like crochet or braiding or any type of, even weaving or wearing a wig, it's all protective styles. But for one reason, my hair suffers every time I do this. And yes, it's not smart for me to do it, but I just love to change my hair once in a while. And I just like to rock every kind of hairstyle that I see. I like to change it up, I don't like to have the same hair every single time. But it means that my hair is suffering a little bit, and maybe you guys don't see it, but I can see it. I know my hair the best, so yeah, I can see it. So every time this happens to me, I have a remedy to make my hair look shiny again, get my kinky curls, my beautiful curls back, and give my hair an extra boost. And today I want to share my ingredients with you guys, which I use for my henna mask. So if you want to know how I create my henna mask, and I will show you of course how I put it in and what the end results are, then stay tuned. So these are all the ingredients that I use. Of course I use henna powder. And this one is from the brand Henna Color Paris. You have different kinds of henna powder. You have the natural one, which gives you like a red tint. You have the black one, but you also have brown, blonde, red. You have so many different colors of henna nowadays. I prefer the brown one because my hair is naturally brown, not black. And it also, to my experience, covers up those gray hairs. Yes, I also have them. When you use black henna on gray hair, maybe you don't know this, but if you use black henna on gray hair, your hair is going to be green. At least the white hairs is going to be green. To get this black henna working on your gray hair, you first need to put the red henna, the normal natural henna, and then after you can put the black henna, which is too much work for me, so I just prefer to do the brown. And I don't know if it really covers up the gray hairs, because before I just had a few, now I have many more, but it's okay. I'm not doing it for the gray hairs, but I just don't want my gray hairs to get green. That's why I use the brown henna. But you can use any color. You even have one henna that is neutral. Doesn't give no color, but gives the same effects in the mask as the colored one. Without the color. Alright? Alright. This is rose water. And I like rose water because it gives a nice smell. And it also has some nutrients inside that is very good for my hair. That is really feeding the hair, even better than normal water. So that's why I use rose water. If it's not enough to make it more like a paste, then I'm gonna use a little bit water to add. But for me it's important this one is inside because it gives extra shine and extra glamour to the hair. So it's extra moisturizing. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Extra moisturizing. Then I have amla oil. Amla oil is just the bomb. I use it as a leave-in oil. After I put my leave-in conditioner, which I use from Cheri, I like to use amla oil. It smells good, but it's not too greasy for my hair type. For my hair, it's not too greasy, and it's just seals in the leave-in conditioner very well. I normally make my own leave-in conditioner, but when it's finished and I'm a little bit lazy to make new one, I use the Cheri. And this one, yeah, it's the must-have when you have afro hair. It's also very good for the scalp. It makes sure that my scalp doesn't dry out. It makes it more stronger and softer also. I see also a lot of Europeans with European hair use this one. It's just because it's not that greasy. You know, other oils are very greasy and our hair asks for fat and oils, but most European hair doesn't like oils, and that's why this one is advisable to use. You can try it for yourself if you want. This is one of my favorite oils, cactus oil. The smell is so good, and it's mostly for your scalp. It gives your scalp a treatment. Like if you have a lot of dandruff or a lot of dry scalp, I would advise you to get this cactus oil. This is one from Jamaican Mango and Lime. I like this line because I buy almost everything from this line when it comes to oils, and it's a must-have also when you have dry scalp or irritations, or even have dandruff, bumps, or whatever. You just rub it into your scalp every other day, or maybe 2 times in a week. Depends on what works for you, you know. For me, it works every other day. Then, of course, pure castor oil. Castor oil is very thick. This one is from the Tynan. I bought it by Holland & Barrett. Holland & Barrett is my to-go-to shop for natural products. I don't know, I struggle with buying the right castor oil from other brands. Why? I don't really know. I think all those should be the same, but with castor oil is the thicker, the better. And it's not supposed to have a smell. When it has a smell, it means they put perfume and every other thing, and then I don't like it because perfume gives me the dandruff. You know, I don't know if you know this about castor oil, but castor oil has a lot of qualities. It's not only good for your hair, it's also good for when you need help to go to the toilet, for example. This has a laxating quality. Am I saying it right? Yeah, this has laxating qualities, and it means that if you have like problems in your intestines or you have problems to go to the toilet, you should drink 1 spoon of castor oil and stay close to the toilet, because within 1 hour you're gonna have to go and poop. And not only that, for pregnant women, I tried it myself because I was tired of the babies inside me. So Oyami was like going to 39 weeks and I was tired of the pregnancy. I was tired, guys. I just wanted her out of me. And I read somewhere that castor oil can help you, you know, to work on those contractions so that they come up earlier, and it helps you to give that extra boost. And I tried it for myself, and guys, it works. Take 1 spoon of castor oil, swallow it, drink a little bit water after it, and wait for 1 hour. If it's not 1 hour, is even faster than 1 hour, your contractions will start and everything will move in its way. So if you have problems with your contractions, they are not coming yet, or they are coming but they are not close to each other, try castor oil. Just a tip. Then the base of my mask is gonna be coconut oil. Coconut oil, well, the opinions are divided. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't work. I just like the smell of coconut oil. You know, if I mix coconut oil with any other oil, it works perfectly for my hair. But if I use only coconut oil, it just makes my hair dry, and it's my hair is not taking it in. As a base, coconut oil works very well for me, but to use it single like this, nah, not for me. But I bet other people can use this one. Another very important oil for any hair mask or any skin mask, or for any skin lotion or butter or whatever you want to make, is vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil, it already says it. It's vitamins. And this one is from Dr. Organic. I also bought it at Holland & Barrett, of course. Okay, so one of my favorite ingredients is the Manuka Bay honey. And guys, this small pot cost me like 40 euros. It's expensive. And why it's so expensive is because it has a lot of benefits, health benefits for your hair, skin, even your body, your inside, for everything. You can use it literally for everything. And this one is high in antioxidants, higher than normal honey. This honey is made by bees from a special plant which is called Leptospermum scoparium, commonly known as the manica bush or the tea tree. So it has a lot of benefits for the skin, such as it helps with dry skin, it can help with eczema, anti-aging, even acne. It can also help you with healing your wounds faster. Hey, I didn't know that about honey, but honey, it's honey. You do have to mix it with other products because it's very thick and strong. This is how real honey should be looking like when we buy it in the shop. See how thick it is? How brown, how dark. That is how honey should be. The honey we buy in the shop is not honey. Honey, it's not honey. So once again, you can use it for every part of your body. I just use a very little bit of this because of the antioxidants that are inside, so that my scalp and my hair gets extra cleansed because of this honey. So you don't have to add it. If you're struggling with aging or with skin problems, acne, eczema, whatever, you should look into this. Look into Manuka honey. Just a tip. So now let's talk about the powders I use. So we start up with fenugreek powder. If you're curious where I buy these products, I buy them by Berry Vita. If you're from the Netherlands, this is maybe the best place where you can buy your herbs. For me, it works. I've been ordering there for years, so I'm very happy with them. The order comes quickly. Everything is easy to order. They explain what it is for. It's very good. So, fenugreek powder. They make your hair very soft, smooth, and manageable. Also, it is a good product against hair loss. If you are struggling with your edges, like me over here, you see this? My edges really have suffered. Oh my gosh, from all the hair that I've been doing this summer. The way I deal with this normally is I put some jojoba oil, or you can also take almond oil. You need to have a carrier oil, an oil that can carry other products. So I put the fenugreek seeds. This is the powder, but I have the seeds. I put the seeds in the oil. I leave it for like as long as possible. And every day you're supposed to rub a little bit of that oil into the place where you're experiencing the hair loss. Even if it's in the middle of your head, just rub it in at least 2 minutes a day. For women with hair like this, you should always sleep with something covering this place, because your edges are the most fragile of our hair. And if you don't cover it and you go and sleep on a cotton cover for your pillow, you're gonna rub those hairs and they're gonna be more damaged and more damaged and more damaged. So if you're not already using a bonnet, like they call it, a sleeping cap or something to cover this place here, you should think of doing that to protect your edges. It's better to cover the whole hair, of course, but if you for one reason don't want to do it, just make sure you cover this, alright? You will thank me later. So fenugreek has also a lot of benefits, and the smell is not that pleasant, but if you put it all together in a mixture, you won't smell it. Another benefit of fenugreek, when you are breastfeeding, this one can help you to give more milk, to make more milk. You want to know more about that? There's a lot of information on the internet. You can get advice from your doctor. Don't just listen to me and do it. Just check it out for yourself and you will find what you're looking for. I know I tried it when I wasn't producing enough milk. I was using the fenugreek seeds and I was just drinking them in my milk, and it helped. It helped. So, the second one, shikaikai powder. Shikaikai powder is mostly used for hair fall and dandruff. If you're struggling with hair fall, you can mix this with Arita powder, which I'm coming soon to. And with amla, you have amla in oil, but you also have it in powder. And you can make your own shampoo from it and increase the amount of hair loss you're experiencing. I know for a fact this really, really works. I never used it single. I always use it together with the Arita powder. This one, I always use it together. This one is also for hair loss and dandruff. Same as shikaikai, but the Arita powder has more benefits on really, really cleansing your hair from the root until the tip of your hair and the scalp. Every time I use this you just need to, for example, you put 1 spoon of this, 1 spoon of shikaikai, 1 spoon of amla powder, which I don't have right now, but you mix it with water, you wash your hair with it, immediately you will notice a difference straight away. It's like your hair feels more stronger. The first time I used this Arita powder, I was like, wow, my hair got the biggest boost ever. I never experienced that my hair was so strong after my pregnancies. Because before my pregnancies, guys, this hair you see here, it was bombastic. It was so big, you couldn't even put your hand. This was not hanging. This was so straight. Everything was so biggest afro ever. But after having children, after not listening to people, you know when you just had a baby, your hormones are still everywhere. And it's not advisable to put any paint or do anything special with your hair. Weave, painting, braids, whatever, for the first 3 to 6 months. It's advisable not to do anything special. But of course, I didn't listen and I started to put fake hair in my hair straight after the pregnancies. And my hair, guys, it just, I could take it out like that. It was just going on and going on. I was even scared to comb my hair. It was like there was no ending to the hair loss. And it never grew back to its full potential after then. But yeah, I started to live with that. I started to accept it and just love my hair the way it is now. I'm just happy that all 3 of my children have beautiful hair, and Oyami hair is like, that was how my hair used to be. But I feel like I just gave it to her as a present. So that makes me feel good to see that all 3 of my children do have very healthy hair. So yeah, if you are experiencing hair loss like I did, or you just want to give your hair a very good cleanse, Arita powder, advisable, use this. And the last one is aloe vera. Aloe vera powder. We all know that aloe vera has moisturizing qualities. When you put it inside your hair, it should be moisturizing your hair. This powder form is the same. It just gives your hair a boost. It also helps against dandruff. It straightens your hair. It's good for itchy scalp, and it protects you from UV damage. And I think the best benefit of all is hair growth. Yes, it promotes hair growth. So can you imagine all these different kinds of powders, oils, this honey, and the rose water mixed all together. What that's gonna do for you. Now all these products I just called are also safe to use for your children. I would just not use it in a henna mask for children under 16 years because their hair is still fragile and they're still doing everything by itself. You know, the healing process that I need from the henna mask, the hair of children are doing it by themselves. So it's not advisable to use that with children under 16 years. But you can use the herbs separately as a shampoo or as a leave-in conditioner. Of course, you can use them, no problemo. So as I explained before, henna has a lot of benefits. It's a natural hair dye. It conditions the hair. It helps hair growth. It prevents hair loss. It helps you to get back the balance of your hair. It's just... yeah, it's a good product for when your hair loses its oomph, just like mine. Okay guys, let's get into the henna mixture. So I first put henna, it should be like this amount. It's like 3 to 4 of those big spoons. Then I add 1 spoon of fenugreek powder, 1 spoon of arita powder, 1 spoon of shikakai powder, and the last 1 spoon of aloe vera powder. So I add like 10 shakes of the vitamin E oil, a big splash of the cactus oil. I add also enough of the castor oil. Mostly I just do this on feeling, guys. It's just when you do this many times you get the feeling. And the coconut oil, I use 2 spoons and I warm it in the microwave. In the meantime, I add the remaining I have from the amla oil and I add 1/2 spoon of the honey. So the coconut oil is also soft. I mix everything good together. Then as last, I add the rose water so that the mixture can soak in very good. So this is it, guys. This is how my henna mask looks like when it's done. So now I'm just gonna cover it with plastic foil and I'm gonna leave it in a place not too cold, not too hot, and I'm just gonna leave it there for a few hours. And when it's getting to evening, because I prefer to do it in the evening, to put it in my hair, put plastic on my hair and just cover it with a bonnet and sleep with it. I prefer to do that because then it really soaks into your scalp, your hair follicles, and your hair can really pick up the boost, you know. So but you can also just do it, leave it for a few hours, put it in your hair, leave it for maybe 1, 2, 3 hours, as long as you want, but know that the longer it stays, the more of the benefits you're gonna reap. So yeah, I hope you learned something, which products you can use for your own henna mask. You can literally make everything yourself. You should not go and buy it from the shop because there's too much garbage inside. If you really go and look on the labels and you cannot read what it says, it's not for you. So guys, it's the following day and due to circumstances I couldn't finish it in time last night, so I just start to finish it right now. So I put in the henna mask the same way as you would paint your hair. You start at the scalp and you put first the front and then you start in the back, and when you finish everything on the scalp, you go through the rest of the hair from front to back. If you find another way that is more easy for you, I would say go ahead, but I think this is the best way to put in the henna mask. So now I only have a little bit left and I'm gonna massage it all through my hair. Massage it for at least 2 to 3 minutes so that you definitely know everything is in the right place and your whole hair is soaked with the henna. Then I tie it in a bun, not too tight, because if the elastic is too tight, your hair cannot breathe. And I put on the plastic to protect my cloth that I'm gonna put on it from staining. And that's it. That's how I walk through the whole day. I'm gonna leave it for like 7 hours. And when I'm ready to rinse it, I will show you guys the results. If you want to see what it did to my hair, you know what to do. So guys, I've let it sit for 7 hours. And I'm gonna rinse it out right now and I'll show you the results. I'll do this in the shower, it's gonna get messy. So guys, this is the end result. I don't really see much changes in the color. It's still brown. And this part is still darker than here. But I do feel a lot of changes. And if you notice, the change of my length. You see, it really stretched my hair, and it's dry, eh? It's dry. If you see in the beginning of my video, it was like, and now it's like, it feels so soft and healthy. I wish I could let you people feel it. But you can even see the texture of the curls. You see, it's coming back. Of course, I need to put some product inside for it to really be shown. But yeah, I'm satisfied with the results. If you think this henna mask is something for you, try it out for yourself.